Welcome back to Create-O-Holics Season 10. Wait, Episode 1. Wait. Welcome back to Season 1, Episode 10 of Create-O-Holics. Where in the last episode, we got our brand new fancy schmancy jetpack, and now we can fly all over the place. It is super dope. And in this episode, we are going to be building up a incredible mining machine building that is going right here. We have already begun material gathering for this, but we still have a lot to go. If I can grab my book for the materials that we still need, we need a ton. We have 8 pages left, so it's not too horrible, but we still need a lot of things together, and I think let's start with that. Before we get too far into it though, if you didn't watch the last episode and you care at all about the lore or the series, I would definitely check that one out, because we did manage to get Snaily back, and we have some pretty big plans in this episode, and there will be some spoilers, so definitely check out the last episode if you didn't see it, and if you're new, consider subscribing. But let's get into first material gathering for this beautiful build. And we have a lot of crafting and stone cutting to go through. We need so many different kinds of blocks, and it's at this point where we had to go to the Nether, and I decided to do this. But we eventually got the mushrooms that we needed from the Nether, headed back to the main base, got all of the other ingredients that we needed, including a couple stacks of rose quartz and stuff, just so that I wouldn't have to make it again. And then we had everything we needed, so let's get back to the Create-O-Holics server. All the resources that we need have been collected in here. This backpack is full, and pretty much this one is as well. We have a ton of different items, as you can see, a lot of reds, a lot of the normal colors pretty much, and so many different little bits and bobs that are gonna be going here, and we are building a gigantic building. Oh, there's still torches up here. But anyway, let's get to building. Before we do that though, I totally forgot to bring this up in the last episode, but we did build this at the very end of last episode. This is why we needed to get the withers and stuff in the... More torches. This is going to plague me for the rest of existence. We needed to get this beacon for our storage system, because as you can see here, terminal is accessible anywhere. With the advanced wireless terminal, which we have, you can see that I have moved a crafting table, or crafting terminal, over to here for the beacon, and we have a little cable going over there, because the beacon needs to be within 4 blocks of the crafting terminal. And honestly, the stupidest thing in the world, just let me use it from anywhere. But it needs to be like 4 blocks from here, and I couldn't put it anywhere because there's so many things already in here. So we just scooted it over into this area, and eventually I'm gonna make a cool little build over here to make the beacon look less stupid. But we're not doing that today. Instead, we're building a beautiful build, and it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be a build. And that's the 2 things that it's also gonna be functional. There's 3 things to go with it. Before we get to the build itself, Dewstream is right about to be online, so let's meet up with him to discuss future Snaily plans. If you haven't seen the last episode, definitely do that. There are spoilers. Okay, I guess let's go meet up with Dewstream to discuss those plans.
Hear me out. We have Snaily's guts. We saw it fly out of his poor shell and land on the floor. I say we do something a little bit less traditional. Now, 2 options. One is, as they suggested, we do a satanic ritual and bring him back. Now, listen. I've read into it a little bit, and I do know that can result in some changes to the personality. Now, I don't know how that applies to a holy figure, but listen,
okay,
it's an option.
Sure.
Option 2 is we attempt to make a cloning factory, and because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's probably going to be a few more situations where sadly this number gets reset. You know, so either we set up a satanic ritual or we do some cloning, and that's all from me.
I think we take the cloning route, because I agree. I think even if we get a satanic Snaily, he's gonna die by accident. So
you know what? We might we might have to power the cloning factory with some sort of satanic ritual. So I think we're fine.
That's expected though. You can't really create life without, you know, some ugly deals, if you will.
No, this is good though. Because I'll be honest, Snaily's guts. What is a snail? A snail is just a shell with guts in it. So we've pretty much got him, and we've got the shell.
We can combine profit and profit, and make the ultimate snail.
Yeah, because this is definitely Snaily's
Yeah,
shop.
absolutely. Yeah,
Like, I don't think those guys know the existence that there was another profit.
I don't think so.
Do we just chuck them both into a create mixer? Is that gonna? We make a giant factory.
Just like one little mixer.
A mixer. We've totally got him. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is actually a blessing.
This is better because.
His first ritual. He's real. It was actually him.
It is actually him. This is the miracle. Combining faith and money.
Yeah. Yeah.
The two greatest things that exist. Amazing.
Okay, speaking of money, are any of the Roscoinians on Madden? We could, do we go and make a business deal with Madden?
I think we do. I don't think he's seen either of our videos. I think he's got too many subscribers for that. So I think he's a good target. Madden is here over at his base. We need to game plan up. What are we doing?
I think we are going to turn these into rows. We've got nothing to lose, man.
Yes, let's go to Charlie's first because he has other things that we can replace with.
I was just gonna put a single row
in the middle. This is equally as horrible. So what way?
Here's what I will say.
Do we want to rows this way?
I respect flax in that when you look at flax,
it's in rows.
It gives off heavy row vibes.
Yeah, it's kind of, but like if you're looking at it from an angle, no more row. So it's kind of an issue. Yeah. So I think we need to row this up. I'm thinking this way. Oh. And honestly, I didn't expect changing all the crops into rows to take so long, but it honestly probably took about 30 minutes of just breaking and replacing crops. It went way faster with DoStream also there, but we changed all of Charlie's crops into rows. And honestly, it kind of looks cool like this. Like, I don't know if it actually is cool, but I like the vibe of like half potato, half wheat, and like maybe the flax doesn't look that good. But I mean, it's better than Ross's for sure. Ross's one does not look good at all. But I think it's so funny, and we have nothing to lose, so you might as well. We have a very sought after, and here, wait, let's a little bit more, less formal, a little sought after item here. If you would. As far as we know, only a stack exists in the world. We have one to our name.
Right.
So it is very valuable. And I think we're trying to maybe get a favor. What are we trying to?
I would like one, please. What one of the things that you do, please?
What do I do?
I really have no idea. Alright, you're bad at this. We are looking for a building service.
Do you happen to have a spare
room? We are
room?
under attack. I do happen to have a spare room.
Well, I'm possibly saying that perhaps me and my partner here will lease a room for you, from you.
Mind you, I only have one room left.
We've got one room left. Come on.
Fine.
Unless you want to have a bunk bed.
And then
you two can have the shoes.
When he gets photography,
we could do that. That's no problem.
Yeah, I was
okay. I share a bunk bed.
Bunk beds work.
Do you have any other rooms?
Well then,
yeah, like maybe just a twin size bed.
Do you want to have a room tour?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Very solid hat you have.
I might as well make it into that room into a hotel then. So welcome to the hotel, Madden.
It's a good name.
Wow.
Ooh.
This is what you do.
Well, you have a lounge area where you can do a bit of a tea party, and a basic essential. Create more stuff in the kitchen.
Ooh.
Anything you would need, just the basic stuff. Hopefully that is enough for you.
Do this.
Ours is cooler.
Well, do you want a room or not, mate?
I don't think I do want a room.
I just give us a moment, please.
Okay.
Hey. Let's at least ask if they have a cleaning facility first, okay?
Okay, we do have a
yes.
quick question on the amenities that are provided. Obviously, we have like a lounge, a kitchen area, potentially a pool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a pool?
Well, look around you, sir. We're surrounded by lake.
That's a great point. Lakefront property. That's pretty nice. We do have one more amenity that we do kind of need. Do you guys by chance have a cloning facility? In case, like, let's just like hypothetically, let's say, just hypothetically.
Let's not name names.
No names.
Let's not point blame.
Let's just say that a beloved pet of yours passed away. Maybe like something more beloved, like maybe like something that maybe
something you were really connected to.
Like maybe even carried the word of God potentially. If they tragically passed recently,
so like imagine they ran away from you and you were really sad, then they came back to you then just they got hit by a truck or something.
Yeah, and they got hit by 4 trucks or
something. Maybe.
But you still like you scrape their guts off the road. So you have their DNA. Do you have a way to get the DNA back?
I see. I kind of see the picture, but all that is hypothetical. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
Yes,
just a hypothetical.
Yes,
but we would
Very
like
hypothetical.
a cloning facility if you have that amenity.
Well, as you can see, this house is one of the few buildings of this area. It's a corporation, not just a single build. So I have to talk to the corporates about this first. Cloning facility, you're asking? Yeah.
So that could be in the pipeline.
We may or maybe possibly be able to provide that to you. But shall we go to the room first?
I think we should.
Oh, yeah. See, I told you.
That's pretty good.
Now, there's one rule.
Oh.
There is one rule that I want to ask you first.
He's gonna chop
You're
us
not allowed to go into this room.
Oh.
We're not allowed in this room.
Yeah, not that one.
Not that room.
Not that one.
Yes, you're not allowed to go into this room.
Okay.
You can have this room.
Ooh. Undecorated.
Yes.
Very nice.
You know, I'm
You
liking
can-
what I
Good
see.
You can
place to sit
rent
and
this
read a
room.
book on the roof.
It's good, right? You can access the roof from here.
Now, whereabouts, roughly speaking, would be that room that you said we weren't meant to go into? Hypothetically speaking.
I think it's on the other side over here-ish.
It was in the basement, wasn't it?
Yeah, like here, but straight down into the basement.
Yeah, okay.
That would
That's
be
good.
my
Make note
guess.
of that.
I will.
Make note not to dig straight
Yeah,
down
not
that
to dig
spot.
straight down there, because that would be bad. We wouldn't want that.
No, not at all.
Right. Well, in terms of furnitures, you can move in everything yourself, or we have extra service
Ooh.
for decorations if you want to have some.
I feel
What
like
would that cost us?
yeah. What would that cost us? We only have 1 Ross coin.
We have a singular rust coin.
But you have the one Ross coin then. Well, you have 1 Ross coin then. Let's see. 2 netherite scraps.
Huh.
How about a full netherite ingot and it's a deal? We're so good at
Did you
negotiating.
change?
Well, I might be missing a few cabinets and a few bookshelves, but deal. 1 netherite ingot.
Amazing. And then the 1 Ross coin for the room.
Do we?
Of course.
I guess. When do we expect to hear back about the potentiality of this cloning facility?
We will be checking.
Pet size
and we will
cloning
come back to
Pet
you.
size cloning facility.
Just in case for you, right?
small
You're not
size.
exactly going to use them regularly, right?
No.
No.
We probably won't ever even
Yeah,
have
no.
to. You know, but it's just sort of like one of those things. That
It's
maybe
just
we
like a
should
plan
probably
B
maybe-
type of thing, you know, or like if something horrible were to happen, we would.
We're
have
sharing a
backup.
room. We need a plan B. You
Yeah.
know?
Yes. Well, then we will be checking and we will come back to you by Tuesday.
Amazing.
And although pet sized, maybe if someone really tried to, they could also clone themselves. Just
Yeah, like if you really squeezed, maybe barely human size, barely, like not even really, but barely. Yeah, thank you.
small. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
Good work. Yeah.
This is good.
This is great. And while we were heading back home after this amazing trade deal, we ran into Bubby. Oh, hey, Bubby, this is crazy that you're just here. Thank you for
Oh my God,
getting here.
hi.
We were having a leisurely stroll, and we were like, oh, our boy Bubby just logged on.
Leisurely stroll even.
He always does this, and we might need to talk about this later.
I don't know. I don't even know what he said. I can't barely hear him.
You gotta turn him up.
Leisurely.
Caramel.
Leisurely.
Caramel.
Like snaily, but
Caramel.
leisurely.
Caramel. Anyway, we were having a leisurely stroll down the beautiful train tracks that you laid down semi recently.
With Madden.
With Madden. Yep. But it was mostly you. I mean, like you.
Okay.
You could take some credit.
Nice guy, Madden.
You've earned it.
I'll take some credit. Okay, thanks.
And we were like, oh, wouldn't it be great if we built a factory for all the chocolates that you can make? It would be like super crazy.
You could candies as well.
Candy, like everything sweet, everything savory, just the most delicious
like
thing.
Some super things, like imagine like one that would like you eat it, but it never stop eating.
Yeah, or like a piece of gum that like if you ate it, you would turn blue and turn into a floaty tube. Like one of
that was a side effect. Maybe you drink and then when you burp, you go up.
So do we Wonka in the chocolate factory or Kindle Bubble in the Great Glass Elevator?
I'm thinking we Bubby in the craft factory.
Crafting the Bubby factory.
And Bubby and Ducky would do it all and we wouldn't have to do anything.
And then you'd give it away to Charlie at the end of it.
And then you'd give it away to Charlie.
Yeah, give the chocolate factory to Charlie.
But after putting us
we all horrifically die.
Yeah, in trials. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our pitch.
As long as I get to say, you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir.
I think that's fair. I think that's.
You have a backflip emote as well, so you can like, and then whoop, whoop, whoop.
No, but that would be hilarious.
That would be amazing. So that was our idea, and I think it's $1 million idea, maybe even $1 billion idea. Oh
no! What?
Wait,
I misclicked.
What just happened?
I misclicked and I flew 1 million miles that way somehow. Is that what that armor does? Oh,
yeah, it's got all the thorns.
Cool. No, but it also flings you. Wait, what if I jump?
Oh my god! Look at how far away.
I know.
I'm thinking it's not $1 billion idea. I'm thinking it's something a lot less, and I'm thinking how much would we have to pay?
Oh yeah, like maybe a 1 netherite ingot deal.
How about a stack of netherite ingots?
Oh,
want some Ross coin?
You want some? We could do how about half a stack netherite ingots.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Ross. I thought you were going to say Ross coin for
half a stack of each. It's balanced.
How about 31 netherite ingots?
Let me see one.
It's fully certified.
Yep.
It's real.
Real?
You can buy it.
You don't need to pay us netherite. We'll work something out. I think a chocolate factory actually sounds pretty cool.
Dewey said you would do this.
You would just
do it for free.
I'm not doing it for money.
This is free. That's what free means. You can't.
Oh my god.
You just do stuff for free. You are bad at business. You need to start charging things for things.
Excuse me. Charging for or asking for protection to not touch my crops isn't free.
Hey. Speaking of which, if you would like to follow us, I just wanna show you, this protection in action.
Oh, he's not gonna like that.
Spencer.
What do you mean? It looks so much better now.
Well spent.
And even better spent over here.
Wait, hold on. I feel like I should be a part of the jetpack crew.
Yeah, you should.
Money. Wow.
Very well spent.
Oh, I'm just seeing what you did. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's very well spent.
It does look good though. It does look good.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It looks good. It increases. See, look, they're already fully grown. This is the speed of the growth, and we're just gonna take this for later.
Anyway,
I think this is a good transaction. If you need payment, let us know.
Oh, I want payment. I just need to talk to my cohort. I don't know what to charge.
Understood. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Give us a quote when you have one. That would be amazing.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I have
an invoice.
Yep. Send us an invoice. We will get you payment as soon as we can.
I'm parked this way. You boys have a good day.
Bye.
Yep. Toodaloo.
Well, that was the probably most successful session of convincing people to do stuff I don't want to do, but I want to be done thing that I've ever had. This do-stream life is kind of worth it. But back to the building at hand, we have all the materials that we need to build this thing. I think let's just get along and start building it. We don't even need to go back to the base by the time we start the time lapse. So I guess it's time lapse time and we should just start building it. So let's go. And in this time lapse chat, I thought I'd talk about my creative process for how I'm designing this thing in creative. Because as you can probably assume, I'm not just building this in survival for the first time ever. I'm first designing it in creative to make sure all the blocks and stuff work. And oh my goodness, does this take so long to design in creative, because my brain is not wired to do any art at all. I'm like the engineer guy. I can make cool contraptions. Building, impossible. So this took so long. Even though it's such a simple build, we are pretty much done. So I guess let's hop back into the Create-O-Holics server. And the build is done. This thing looks so good. And I hope it gives you the kind of idea and maybe the vibe of what we're going with, how tight knit everything's going to be. Like most of these things are kind of temporary. I think DoStream is working on actually the milkshake thing, but at least these farms, these little ones, and even the grave are temporary. And I want things to be this close together. Like this is kind of wide, but kind of a good vibe. And then over here, it is tight, but let's go over the build. I don't really know what kind of vibe this is. This is still solar punk because I said so. I don't actually, it's just like kind of a vibe. But I got this from, there is a YouTuber called Solda Builds who made in full creative a incredible solar punk city. And he used this kind of tactic where he had little houses with crops on top that they could farm. Oop, I might have forgotten a little water thing here. But with crops on top that the residents could farm so that they save space on like height and stuff. Because like obviously if you have a big field, you're not going to be able to have housing there. And it makes it more communal. So like if you live here, you can harvest the crops up here, but so can your neighbors. And it's just more communal and more of a vibe. Oh yeah, I totally did forget a water bucket. There we go. But that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Something communal, something where these houses and stores or whatever these things are underneath can sell their goods. These builds under here are like little houses, little storefronts, those types of things. And I think I matched up the red sandstone really well. I think it would have gotten really bland if we didn't have a big pop of color over here. But let's go on the inside where the actual fun stuff is happening. So I've already hooked it up to power. As you can see, these things are spinning, but turned off at the moment. So this is what the inside looks like. It is the most cramped thing that I've ever done over here. I don't have a plan for yet, but we will eventually. But up here are these machines. I have switched out kind of the walls for pistons, and that's because then we can hot swap these things. We have each barrel and bucket in here already. I need to, put that back in there. But we have condensed milk, we have caramel, we have on the other side, which is pretty much the same interior style. It's real cramped, but it should look good. Yep, we have everything in here. This is going to be our iron and redstone one, and then we have everything up here as well. But the thing we have to do now is turn the thing on. And before we do that, we need to hook up these things to our main storage system and actually test that it'll work. So what I'm doing here is we're using a smart chute. So after the things are washed, they're going to give us these items. Wait, not crushed raw. Uh-oh. There we go. They're going to get these items. And once those are washed, we are going to just grab them and drop them down into one of these inventory connection filters that we are using actually over at our main base to literally just connect our storage into either the drawers or the item vault here. The reason we're doing it this way is because this is going to count as a storage system, but since it's pushing it into Tom's simple storage, let's say, and this has the lowest priority, nothing's going to go into here, which is very important. But since the chute is dropping stuff into the inventory cable connector, it is just basically dropping it straight into Tom's simple storage, meaning we are bringing all of these things on this list into our storage system. The benefit with doing that for all the nuggets and the redstone is that we already have compacting drawers for these things, so we don't need to press them into blocks or nuggets or whatever or ingots. We can just do it. So I'm gonna run around here and replace all of these because I actually did all of them the wrong way. So now that we have these connected up, we should see that they work. My concern might be that since the inventory cable connectors in Tom Simple Storage, it only allows a certain number of inventories to be connected at the same time, we might run into, and I'm actually in the wrong part of the building, we might run into issues where we have too many inventories connected, so we might have to deal with that, but honestly, I don't care. And it doesn't look like we are running into that, so we should be good. I already have all the lava set up, all the water, all the washing, all the drills. I think it's just time to let's turn on one side at a time just to see if it works, and we should see over in our storage that we are getting, first of all, iron and redstone from this one, and then I honestly forget what you are. This is strawberry bits. I don't actually know what you get from them, but let's turn it on. Let's see what happens. So this is generating items. Let's hope that this one over here is as well. I still have the piston set up. That's not good. There we go. We fixed it. Everything is working hopefully now. And we should see over here as well that gabbro is getting generated. I don't actually know if gabbro is used for anything in particular, but if it is, cool beans. And we should see that eventually this gabbro is going to drop out of here, yep, and start getting crushed. We should then see it comes out of the crushing wheels and gets washed into whatever we need. And I don't actually think gabbro specifically is used for anything. So we might be cooked. This might have been a bad one to attempt. But that does mean we can switch up this thing and maybe have the gabbro and limestone ones next to each other just so that we don't have crushing wheels on that side and it just goes straight into our storage. That might be a thing to fix. But while we are testing, let me turn you off for a second. There we go. We should now be making gold. It only took 3 tries. I'm making dripstone and gabbro in here, both of which are building blocks. So this one's going to be the building block one when we get to it. But if we check now, we should see that we are getting iron per hour in here. We should also see shortly that we are going to get gold per hour as well. If I go into a little cheaty mode, yes, we're already washing gold into gold nuggets. And we should see in here our gold bumping up at least a little bit. Let's see the number move. Oh, there goes redstone. There goes gold. Oh, we just got 100 nuggets. This is working amazingly. Let's go check out the other set and see what we're getting over there, because if we have this side working too, then we are good to go. So how do I get over there? This way. Yeah, this thing is totally a maze, but I kind of like that vibe. I don't know if it's actually a good vibe. Okay, so we have blackstone over here. That gets crushed into wither skulls. That'll actually be a good test to see if these chutes will pick up wither skulls. Oop, that's not spinning. Why is that not spinning? Ruh-roh. Spaghetti moment. Spaghetti time. Spaghetti. You're not spinning either. Why is nothing spinning? What is going on? Okay, yes, we do now see blackstone getting crushed into little pieces. And if we head back over here, I picked up some, but that's okay. Wait, that was blackstone. That's because that's getting crushed. Okay, that makes sense. I do think we're going to need to set up a filter for blackstone in our storage system, in our drawers, and just have an overflow there, because crushing blackstone will give blackstone. But I don't seem to be seeing any wither skulls, which is kind of what we care about. And over here is also broken. Incredible. And the goal would be to see bonemeal come out and go straight into the smart chute. Perfect. Everything is working as intended. Let's go quickly put up a blackstone thing in our drawer system. I have preemptively grabbed a void upgrade so that we can void everything in there. And now that we've done that, we can quickly set the filter to this. And we're good. Now I'm just gonna let this thing run for about an hour, maybe 2, and we're gonna see how many items we get in here. I do want to quickly, before we do that though, upgrade our storage, our compacting drawers for all of the items we're gonna be able to farm so that we don't overflow, because that's gonna be my big fear. I think I'm gonna farm copper since we used so much of it. I'm thinking gold, copper, and zinc. Maybe even tin. We don't have a compacting drawer for tin, and we don't have a ton of it, but I do want more of it. So I think those will be the plan. So I guess let's do a quick little test to see how many resources we actually get. And in this 1 hour session, we have gotten 3,000 copper blocks, 2,000 iron blocks, 2,000 zinc blocks, and a ton extra of redstone and lapis to use, which is insane. And with our little test done, oh, wait, it's still going. I thought I turned it off. We have 7,000 blocks of copper. That is too many. How do I turn it off? I swear I did. They should be off. Evidently, they ain't. Chocolate, then caramel. I did it backwards. Oh no. Well, anyway, our test is done, and that one was wrong, but we got 3,000 copper blocks in 1 hour, which is insane. There we go. Now that's powered like we wanted it to be, and now the on and off switch works, but I'm a mess today. But we have a working system. We have a perfect machine and build that will get us so many of every single item that we care about. We have 2,000 blocks of iron. We have 1,000 blocks of zinc. I need to kind of AFK some tin and some gold. We have so much more lapis. I mean, we probably have even more quartz. Yeah, we have 4,000 quartz. I don't even know if we were getting that. Oh, one thing that I did want to talk about, because we now have a full drawer of limestone here, is that Tom Simple Storage will not understand the void upgrade at all, which is bad news, and I don't know how to fix it. But what happened is we had 60,000 limestone in here, and all of the vaults in the back here were full, so I had to spend like 15 or 20 minutes picking up and like voiding all the limestone myself. So we'll have to fix that. I don't know what is gonna be the fix for it, but if you're doing this yourself, don't do void upgrades with Tom Simple Storage, because it won't work. But I do think this was a pretty successful episode. We got, let me put this back on so we can fly up. We have now a fully finished build here. Well, kind of fully finished. We're going to have something over on this end that'll like kind of tie this pathway together. I'm suspecting we're going to have that continue up onto whatever build that is. But for now, we just have it kind of staircasing down. But we have a fully finished build with some beautiful pathways, some housing underneath, some storefront type of things. And it looks so, so cool. And you can see if we go through here, the direction between the two silos here, we are getting a little bit of a view here, and once we have a build or something over where the tree farm is currently, it's gonna look so good, and I am so excited. But unfortunately, that is gonna be all the time we have for this episode. I hope you all liked it. I hope you get inspired with your own build of a cool thing, and you'll make some cool contraptions and stuff. But I hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked it, leave a like. If you're new, consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next episode.